Hi, welcome back. In this video, I will be telling you guys on how to gain confidence. These are some things I have done and I've used to get to where I am at today. And yes, I am confident. I'm not cocky. I'm not conceited. I'm not anything like this. This is just oozing with confidence and a really big hot mess. Number one, don't care what other people think about you. If you have this mentality of like, oh, like I can't do this, or you don't want to do this because it's gonna make you look weird, it's gonna make you look, like an outcast or something. If you have that like wrapped up in your head, you're never gonna get really far in life or in confidence itself. If you're one of those people that always like wait for people to like approve you, to just kind of be like, oh, well, I don't want to do this because I don't want people thinking I'm weird. I don't want to do this because that's just something that's so crazy or whatever. If you're always thinking like this, you're always going to be held back. You're never going to have the confidence that you truly do need. My mom taught me from a young age that she was always like, why do you care what other people think about you? She's like, don't care what other people think about you. She's like, who are they? Like, when are you ever going to see him again? And yes, I know that some of you guys are going to be like, I see him every single day. But if you guys are in high school and you're thinking about like, oh my gosh, I see these people every day, trust me, after these 4 years of high school, you ain't going to see him again. Or even in college, like, you're never going to see these people again. It's basically one semester and you're done. And whatnot, and so forth and so on, and blah, 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 blah. Like, don't care what other people think about you. You really have to have thick skin for this one. Because, people are always going to have an opinion about you. They're always going to be saying something. So, don't let their opinion or what they have to say about you affect you, Number two, always focus on something you think is pretty. Now, I really, 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 really hope that, maybe you lack confidence, but there's also something that you like about yourself, For me, in my insecurity video, I said that I always thought I had a big nose, that, I thought like my whole head was just a big nose. But then I started focusing on other things. I started, wearing makeup, not necessarily for the fact of my nose, like I just love to draw in my eyes and whatever. I started focusing on my hair and my eyebrows and my ears and, cleavage and stuff. But, that's the thing, and then one thing led to another, and then it all came down to the nose. And I was really like looking in the mirror one day after school, and I was like, it ain't even that bad. And most of the time when you lack confidence, it's probably something, maybe like you feel like you're not good at something, maybe you don't feel like you look, your best or whatever, but honestly, you probably look really good. And it's just your mind playing tricks on you. So, just focus on something that you like about yourself and try to evolve that into something greater. And then move on to the things that you really maybe don't like about yourself. Number three, this is also very, very important. Surround yourself with loving people. If you are always surrounded by negativity, that's what you will get. And I promise you, because I've known people, like some of my closest ex-friends, were always so negative, and the minute they were negative, I would like stop them mid-sentence and I would be like, no, like you cannot be like this negative. I'm a very positive person, and yes, I understand it's so annoying sometimes and people are just over it, but it's so much easier to be negative. And I feel like that's why maybe a lot of people lack confidence, because if you surround yourself with negative people, you will turn out to be negative as well. Like I said in in one of my videos, I said you are who you hang out with. That does not necessarily mean like, if you hang out with a group of bad people and you're the good person in the group, that does not mean you're bad. But when you always hear negative things, it kind of makes you wonder, like, like, wow, like, am I like them? Am I like this? Because I always hang around them. They're like my best friends and everything. Like, what's going on here? And it just kind of like, you fill up your head with crazy thoughts. And that's the thing. So you surround yourself with loving people, whether that be family, whether that be friends, even yourself, and especially your mind. Your mind has to be the most positive thing ever in order to gain confidence. Because if you're always negative, you're never going to fulfill that, the confidence that you do want. And so on and so forth. Number four, the biggest one, this should have been number 1, but I was in a rush and I wrote this. Number 4 is to love yourself. Definitely, definitely, definitely love yourself. And if you're like, well, how am I supposed to love myself when I don't have confidence? This is how you do it. Love yourself from the inside to the out. You know, at first I was always kind of like, damn, like what can make me different? What makes me stand out from people? I always would think this. And the number one thing that I can ever think of is my personality. I have a big personality. You know, I'm so random. I'm so weird sometimes. I'm just completely out there, as you guys can see by the eyeliner. Okay, I'm just out there. But that is the thing though, like I would rather stand out and be different than be like everybody else, you know? And that's the thing. And the reason for that is because I love myself and I trust myself. Like I know when I'm being weird. I know when I'm being annoying. I know, you know, that whatever it is, like I just know it, but I embrace it. I'm not ashamed of being weird. I'm not ashamed of texting you, you know, 50,000 times in a day. I'm not embarrassed by myself at all. Like I know some people don't even want to hang out with me because they think I'm so embarrassing, but guess what? That is their loss, okay? Because at the end of the day, I love myself, and in order for anyone else to love me, I have to love myself, because that means I know like the standards and I know what I deserve. And I know like this kind of went off track a little bit, but you definitely do have to love yourself. Love yourself from the inside to the out. Love your personality, you know, love how you treat others. And if you don't love how you treat others, or you don't love your personality, try to change it up and see what else you can do for you to really truly love yourself. And then once you start loving your personality and, you know, the way you treat others, this, that, and the other, that is going to reflect on the outside. And then that is you are going to gain confidence, and you are going to love yourself, you know, from here to the inside to the out to, you know, whatever. And that is the thing. And these are the things that I have done, and it, like I said, it has gotten me to where I'm at today. I don't care what other people think about me. I always tend to focus on things, you know, that I like about myself. I do surround myself with, you know, loving people that not necessarily like always are, okay, I surround myself with people that love me for me. And I feel like that is why I'm so confident and so comfortable with myself. Because if you're always like in this awkward place, or, you know, if you're hanging out with someone and you don't want to say something because you feel like, oh my gosh, that's going to be so awkward, or that's going to come out wrong or something, you're not being yourself. And if you're not being yourself, how do you ever expect to be confident? And how do you expect yourself to ever love yourself, you know? I hope these tips helped you. Like I said, you know, my advice may work for you, may not work for you, but at the end of the day, you should try it. Try something new, try my advice, and see where it gets you. But if it don't work, I'm so sorry. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and you share this to someone. And at the end of the day, love yourself and be confident. Be confident in who you are, because you know, you're gonna die in this skin, you're gonna die, we're all gonna be like dead bones, unless you get cremated, then you're gonna be some ashes, but you know, it's okay, it'll be okay, okay? I hope you guys enjoyed, and stay tuned for my next video. Bye!